And so then that takes us to, okay, what about when you're asked and what's being asked of you don't culminate like in the same thing. They don't create the same shape. Then what we have to look at there is, are we trusting the outcomes? Are we trusting the outcomes? There have been times in my life when I was like, oh, this is going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And it wasn't. It wasn't amazing. It did not end as I thought it would end. It wasn't amazing. But then I go back and I think, about, like, is that going to shake me up? Is it going to make me quit? Like, was my faith in the fact that I get these things, or was my faith in the person who allows me to get these things? Was my faith in, hey, I got this new role, or was my faith in the person that I had learned to trust? And I ask these questions. Listen, guys, the reason I ask these questions is because I remember not knowing where I was going to lay my head at night. I remember not having a car, working my way up to a bike, putting my bike on the bus. I remember all of these things. And I remember I was like, Lord, if you just do this, I'll do this. All those prayers that people pray. Maybe you never did. Maybe it was just me. But you say and you make these promises before something hits your hand. And then when something hits your hand, the things that hit your hand, message, hear this clearly. This is why I'm saying, what is the real ask? Because you can be asking for something that when it hits your hand, it now is going to create a problem between the giver and you. Maybe you're asking to have that job that brings you $500,000 each year. But if you having $500,000 each year is going to cause you to start acting differently toward the person who made it possible for you to have $500,000 each year.